Aquarius, I hope all is well. Let me adjust you slightly. Welcome to your reading. My time is limited because unfortunately I am taking care of my son who has become extremely unwell. I've just said to Capricorn that there's not going to be a live reading this weekend because I just need to be on hand. It's just one of those situations, so I can't really sacrifice the time at this time. So there will be a live next week, all going well and God willing. I hope you are well, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and shuffle some cards and get into this for you. Pisces, I'm going to try get to you tomorrow. If I do have some spare time later on, I will get to you. If you have a personal reading, all of those are being sent out today. I've managed to get through them. I've had so much going on, but yeah, you're going to get your personals if you're waiting on me. Thank you so very much for your patience. Thank you so very much for your support. If you do want to book with me, I have now cleared my schedule, but I don't do personals over the weekend. Plus, I'm just so busy. I've got my hands full. So next weekend will probably be the best time to book, or you can book and know that it will be done Monday plus. God willing. Okay, I will always let you know and inform you if it is going to take longer. Thank you so very much. I hope all is well. Happy weekend. Thank you to those of you who have sent regards to me. Yeah, a little bit of a tricky time, but ain't nothing God can't manage for us and with us too. Thank you so very much for your support, your prayers, everything that you give to me. It goes a very, very long way. I appreciate you. Let's get into this. Messages for Aquarius. What do the Aquarians need to know? We're just going to pull a spread and see what messages come out to you. Messages for the sign of Aquarius. We have the Five of Pentacles. What's this? We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Chariot card. I was going to say, is someone leaving something behind? You could be leaving. Let's see. You're making a decision. Nine of Swords. Two of Swords. Justice in the reverse. What's the Chariot card? The King of Wands. And we've got the Emperor. So there's two masculine energies here. You could be one of these masculine energies. Even if you're a feminine, you could be showing up in heavy masculine energy at this time. And there's a reason for that. We've got the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. For you, Aquarius, Queen of Coins. A lot of you are taking your power back in a situation. You're finding your confidence to finally say no. I'm hearing when respect is no longer being served at the table, know when to remove yourself from the table. You feel like you've been disrespected in a way. You could feel like you've been poorly managed. I don't know what that means. This could be within work. You feel like somebody has mishandled you. They played in your face or they mishandled you, so they're being dropped. I see you ghosting, leaving. I see you blocking, leaving and blocking something or someone after an injustice. This could involve a Libra. For some of you, this could involve a Cancer too. You could be dealing with a Leo, Aries. Someone is really stressed out that you seem to be overpowering them. It's like having a burst of energy come towards you from nowhere. Like it's hitting someone like lightning, that you're stepping into your energy, stepping into some sort of power and saying no. I don't know. It looks like somebody may have been taking advantage here. And now you've stood up to yourself. It's kind of like, well, I see this person as very strong. I see this person as definitely within their right to stand up to me. But this is somebody who could have tried to get away with something with you. What's this Justice in the reverse? Six of Swords. You're moving away from something that you think was unfair. You could be moving with a few other people. So for instance, this could be family. You could feel like something has taken its toll on your family's happiness or their well-being, especially if you have children. You could be moving location. You feel like you and a group of people may have been treated unfairly. And what this is kind of saying to me is that you and your family have been unhappy for a while, or there's been unhappiness within a household, or if this doesn't involve other people, you just feel like overall something has made you a shadow of your former self. You may feel like you haven't been yourself for a while, down to some sort of treatment or injustice. And this is you taking your power back to kind of feel like, you know, you are doing yourself a justice, if that makes sense. Page of Swords. Someone really wants you to accept an apology from them. This could be a water sign or an air sign. We've got the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This could, you know what? I'm getting an energy here as well. You don't know what you got until it's gone. Now you've kind of pulled your energy away or out of something. I feel like you've got someone here who is really seeing the value in a connection or in you after. It's like it took for you to stand up for yourself, for them to see you as somebody with a backbone, or see you as somebody who is worth it. And that's a red flag. Why were they taking advantage or taking you for granted in the first place? That's the first question. What's this, Nine of Swords? Yeah, someone is scared that something's finally over or coming to an end. Seven of Wands. They feel like it's going to be very, very hard for you to come, for them to plead for you to either return or for them to get this back. Someone feels like that was the final nail in the coffin, whatever that was. With the Death card being hit, the Nine of Swords. They're very, very worried about this and stressed out. What did they view you as before? Someone very sweet. King of Cups. If you're a masculine, this could be somebody who feels like you wore your heart on your sleeve. You was very emotionally open to this person. Very in tune. Now you're coming out as the Emperor. Someone who is no nonsense. You've changed. If you're a masculine that's viewing this, Aquarius, or you're a feminine who you could be in more masculine energy, you know, you get it on your own. You have your own stuff going on. You're very stable. Could be the breadwinner in your home. Yeah, this person views you in your power, most definitely. I feel like their perception of you has altered, but it's down to you standing up to them. The World card. Someone feels like you changed a lot. A lot. This could be a Leo, a Taurus. Two of Wands. It's like two different people. You have changed. You was once this way. Now you're like someone who someone cannot even recognize. I feel like somebody's shocked about some sort of power that you have snatched back or you're standing in. They haven't seen you this way. I'm telling you something. Certain things that happen, certain situations, you know, it changes individuals. It changes people. People sometimes think that versions of people will always be around, and that's just not the case. And sometimes that's a painful realization, if not a sad realization for some people, when they realize, well, no, that person is no longer that person that I used to do in that way, or that person is no longer that person who I can push around, or that person that I can say X, Y, Z to, and they don't, you know, stand up for themselves. You maybe once was that way, or not. Take it how it resonates. Four of Wands in the reverse. There's a disconnect in a very big way here. And I feel like you've got someone here who is waking up to the party way down the line, now that they've actually done something that has caused you to walk away from them for good. the Chariot. 3 of Wands. If you're waiting for some sort of manifestation, that is coming in. If you're asking the universe, if you've been praying, the Judgment, the Temperance, the 3 of Wands, that's being approved. If you're waiting on an approval of something, or you're waiting for the go-ahead, if you've been praying or hoping for something, this could involve travel or a move, that is being orchestrated for you. And I feel like this is some sort of justice, because you have stood up to someone, or you stood up for an injustice. You're getting justice because you stood up to your own injustice that was done to you at the hands of someone else. Yeah, and you're going to be very, very stable. 9 of Coins. What else? Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. 3 of Swords in the reverse. There's a lot of stability here. Some of you are getting a wish granted here because of your strength to stand up to someone. Your strength of standing up to someone. Again, this could be a Leo that some of you are dealing with. King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Someone took your kindness for weakness, and someone's realizing that they kind of hurt themselves by taking your kindness for weakness. The fact that you was being very emotionally invested in them, open. This is now someone who feels like they have missed out on their happiness, their 10 of Cups. And they're realizing this with the Hanged Man. That no, it actually wasn't a weakness. I was the weak link for thinking that this person wouldn't walk away from me. Someone's gathered the strength to leave. Queen of Swords, there's the strength, there's the opposites. Someone has totally switched around in terms of how you deal with a specific person and a relationship. Someone can't believe it. Yeah, 9 of Swords. And they're going from being like, okay, that was a little bit, but they'll be back, to feeling like, this has been a bit long now. I don't feel like this person's coming back, to now I can't sleep. Now it's haunting me. Now I'm stressed because this person is standing up to me. They see it. I don't know if this person felt like you weren't serious. Oh, they feel the serious now. They feel the urgency and the serious now. Now it's serious. Someone's feeling it. Now it's serious. Now it's serious. 9 of Pentacles. You're serious about working on you. You're serious about, building something that is going to make you thrive. Someone realizes that there's a serious element to a situation now, and they are losing you. The Lovers in the reverse. 6 of Swords in the reverse. The Star card. Someone feels that they have been forfeited for something that will be more desirable, more so a wish fulfillment for you, because in some way, shape or form, I feel like you may have felt either ignored or not looked upon as someone who was a priority. 7 of Cups in the reverse. And it's almost like by putting yourself in the seat of being your number one priority, it's like it's hard for people to see that you shouldn't be in that spot. It really is a thing that, how you set the tone for people treating you, how they treat you sometimes is how you love on yourself. It's more unlikely that somebody will play with you. They will attempt to, but, they would usually be shut down at the door. If you carry yourself in a way that you love yourself, you care about yourself, you've got something to lose in this life. Do you know what I mean? Like, you are a person who takes things serious. You look after you. You wouldn't discredit yourself, so therefore why would you accept it from someone else? You don't not love yourself, so why would you expect someone not loving you, giving you respect, giving you the minimum, treating you fairly, all of those things, being reciprocal? Why would you tolerate that when you don't? That's not the lifestyle that you live for you. And these are fundamental things. Doesn't cost anything to have respect. It doesn't cost anything to just love on you. You know, you may treat yourself to things, tangible things, but the principle is a lot bigger than that. And when you do move in the energy of being very fulfilled in you, it's very difficult for people to come along and treat you trash. Not to say that people won't still do that, but, you know, I guarantee you, after the first time, if not the second time, they will know not to step like that with you again. Don't allow anybody to play in your face. And I feel like there's something here about you realizing that, okay, you ain't about to play on my face multiple times. You ain't about to play on my face. I can do better. And by sending out that energy, I feel like the universe has answered your prayers. Manifestation prayers, okay? Talking to spirit, talking to the divine, setting the intention, talking what you need to talk in order to manifest what you want for your future. All of that good stuff. It's manifesting something that is going to be very hard for people to not take a stop and look at, you know, oh wow, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? Why? Why on earth did I think that that was acceptable? And this is what you got someone thinking. You standing in your power for your own life is setting the tone and really making somebody reflect on, you know, why they couldn't treat you how you should have deserved. You should have been treated all the time, all along, especially if you have a family with someone here. Tell me what's next. I want to see what's new. Spirit. Let me see what's new for Aquarius. Anything new? Only take the messages that resonate. Anything new? The Six of Cups. Two of Swords in the reverse. The Moon. King of Wands. Knight of Cups. There could have even been someone here who was stopping a connection from moving forward for you. Stopping someone from approaching you or coming towards you. This could have been past energy. This could be a totally separate person here. It's kind of giving the energy of, imagine you dating someone and at the time you could have been dating someone else. And then you come to realize that these two people know each other, or some way, shape or form they could, you know, they know each other, they're familiar, they've worked with each other, or they've something, and they have a conversation, right? And then it's like, say it's two guys. These two guys talk about the fact that, you know, yeah, Shirley, let's just use a random name. Yeah, Shirley's all right. She's got a nice vibe, whatever have you. How you feeling about Shirley? Like, basically discussing this person that these two people could be interested in. And one of the people are like, yeah, I've heard a lot about her, XYZ. Don't think it's something that you should go for. Talking to the other guy, right? Then that person who kind of trashes you or talks them out of approaching you comes and approaches you themselves and ends up dating you. Them treating you trash. And then later on down the line, you stepping into your power and you really finding your strength to leave a situation that has been very unfavorable to you. And then that other person looking at you like, oh, so what's going on, Shirley? You know, that one over there, the one that you used to deal with, said that you was XYZ and said that you was this. That's what they said about you, you know. So how about we you know, see how this is running. This is how this is going. Only take what resonates. I feel like you may have someone who knows a person who you dated that could want to come towards you. And this could be something that is about to be revealed to you and should have been revealed to you in the past with the Six of Cups. But for some reason, this person may have been dissuaded, and this could have been down to jealousy. This person may have felt like this person was very attractive or more attractive. This is giving like PNV. If you've ever heard that term. Another guy looking at, I suppose girls can do it too. Females can do it too. Feminines can do it too. And a guy looking at another guy and being like, yeah, I'm intimidated by you. I don't want you to get the girl. You know, something like that. King of Pentacles. You've got a love offer coming in. I feel like this could either be from a fire sign or an earth sign, and there's someone who you're not moving ahead with. If this is not someone who knows your person, this is someone who your past person is definitely going to be very envious of. I feel like somebody's getting ready to come in and romance you, possibly gift you things. This is going to be somebody who's a jack of all trades. They can take care of you, they can romance you, they can be sensitive, they can be, you know, the more masculine protector when it calls for it. If this is a feminine, this is a boss lady, this is someone very attractive. This could be somebody with a very soft side, a very charismatic, charming side, but somebody who is very ambitious, somebody who is very stable. This is somebody who's all around, masculine or feminine. This is going to be a connection that will make a lot of people jealous, and especially your past. So be aware of that. There's someone who is coming in to beat out the competition. They ain't going to have nothing on some sort of past relationship that you had. So take it as it resonates. For some of you, this is a person who knew your person, like a friend, an associate. Doesn't necessarily mean that they roll with each other every weekend, but this person may have definitely had some sort of involvement with your person, a past job or something. And they could have talked this person down from coming towards you. They stepped in the spot and then they fumbled the ball, only for the person who they wanted to fumble, you, to come in and save the day, if that makes sense, and do it right. How are you gonna block someone else from having an opportunity to treat someone right when you're gonna come in and act foolish? Does that make sense? It doesn't, but we're in tarot land, right? A lot of things don't make sense in this world, but they're a thing. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. I just heard Capricorn. I feel like you've got something new here, but there's also residue of a past person, or potentially for some of you, you have a situation where a person knows your person. Definitely, I see that. 22 was just on the camera. 21, 20, 22, 21, and then 22, 22. Aquarius, that was your reading. If you like how I read, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. But until next time, sending you love and light. I will see you soon. Have an amazing weekend. You take care. Bye.